Slobodan Milosevic was a Yugoslav and Serbian politician who was the president of Serbia and Federal Republic of Yugoslavia. Also being the leader and founder of Socialist Party of Serbia, his presidency was remembered most by his influence on Yugoslav wars and his hardline communism leadership against his opponents. Milosevic was born in 1941 Yugoslavia. His father, a communist, committed suicide after he separated with Milosevic's mother. During his study at University of Belgrade's law school, he became the leader of Yugoslav Communist League, and later married and formed a family after graduation. He then became the head of Yugoslavia's largest bank and studied English for his job. On 21st of February 1986, he was unanimously supported as the president of Serbian branch of the Socialist Alliance of Working People. Later that same year, he became the leader of Serbian League of Communists. Because of the massive amounts of propaganda he used, Milosevic had many supporters in the beginning of his political career. The anti-bureaucratic revolution is a series of rallies in which Milosevic's supporters overthrew local governments in Serbia from 1987 to 1989 and led to his Serbian presidency. This revolution affected the balance of power in the presidency of Yugoslavia too. Milosevic promoted his campaign as the most efficient way to eliminate the bureaucratic inefficiency and alienation from the people created by the government. On October 5, 1988, around 150,000 people gathered in Novi Sad, a Yugoslavian city, to protest against the government. The government soon cut off the demonstrators' supplies of water and power, infuriating the demonstrators. Later, the demonstrators threw bags of yogurt at the city hall when the government handed out bread and yogurt, trying to calm the angry crowd. This revolution was later referred to as the Yogurt Revolution.
As he flew by helicopter into Gorazde following the fighting, Rose was asked about U.S. satellite reports that nearly every house in Gorazde was damaged.
Yes, practically every house in Gorazde has been damaged, but most of the damage to Gorazde was done in the fighting that had taken place some 2 years before, when the Bosnian government forces drove the Serbs from this town. And there were 12,500 Serbs at that time living here, and they were all driven off. The way to distinguish a house that's been damaged by fighting, where a shell has hit it, and a house that's been damaged by ethnic cleansing, is if it's got no roof, no doors, no window frames, and nothing in the house at all. And there are burn marks up it, and bullets spread around the walls. That is the house that's been damaged by ethnic cleansing. A house that's been damaged by shelling has a shell hole in it, and there are still people trying to live in that building with their furniture because they've got nowhere else to go.
The Yugoslav Wars were a series of wars fought in Yugoslavia by the provinces trying to gain independence. This led to the breakup of Yugoslavia. One of the most tragic events during the war was the Srebrenica massacre. 8,000 Muslim male civilians were killed in July 1995 because of the disagreement between Bosnia and Serbia about Bosnia's independence. Milosevic was considered to have provoked the war and leading to this massacre.
Baluardo della cristianità contro l'islamismo.
In year 2000, he was charged guilty of genocide, political persecutions, murder, military power abuse, and many other crimes during the Hague trials. He was sent to the Hague prison after proven guilty. In March 2006, Milosevic was found dead in his cell from a heart attack.